So I grew up in West Texas, where men wear jeans 11 months out of the year, and in that 12th month, they wear denim.
What?
But seriously, I get it. You love your jeans. They're masculine, they're rugged, they're familiar. They're also not very breathable. They can be suffocating, especially when it's hot. When it comes to style, especially during the summer, guys, you've got options. And if durability is your thing, look no farther than Ripstop pants. As many of you guys know, Ripstop fabric was developed by the military in the early 1960s. They wanted a parachute fabric that if it got a rip in it, it wouldn't have a catastrophic failure by that rip spreading. Well, the fabric proved to be very successful and was eventually used in tents, tarps, packs, sleeping bags, rain jackets, and eventually on the civilian side, trousers. Prized by outdoor enthusiasts, the fabric was lightweight and tough. Now, because of the intervals of the reinforced threads, it is a more casual fabric because of the appearance of texture and pattern. That being said, it's a fun, casual fabric and a great option if you want something that can take a beating and is an alternative to denim. Now, the next option is one that you are probably familiar with, and that is the Chino. Again, another garment with a military history. Chinos originated in the South Pacific, popular with American soldiers at the turn of the century. This now classic piece of menswear has been prized by men since before World War I. That being said, they've come a long way. Fabrics we see nowadays, like a Cool Max fabric here. Trousers like this made from an organic cotton are made to be breathable, are made to be lightweight. And because they're made from classic cotton, we know that they're going to be durable. We know they're going to be tough. When it comes to formality, these are definitely a step above jeans. You can easily match these with a polo, a pair of slip-on loafers, or you could even really level up the look with a sports jacket or blazer jacket. But yeah, Chinos, highly recommended. They come in a variety of different colors, options. And if you're going to start with one item on all the trousers I'm talking about today, this is the one to grab. Now, classic Chinos have the traditional opening in the front and loops for a belt. But if you're looking for a style that's a bit more casual, maybe look to a pair of Drawstring Chinos. Now, understand, anything that has a drawstring is going to be casual by nature. But if you're wearing your shirt untucked, I can tell you that from a distance or even up close, Chinos like this that even have a drawstring are going to look dressier than definitely a pair of jeans. Now, today's video, gents, is sponsored by Quince. You want to grab any of these trousers, any of these jean alternatives? Well, I want you to get over to the Quince website and check out all the deals they've got going on. Now, over the last few months, I've got my hands on quite a few pieces from Quince, and I have to say, I love the quality. I love their prices. In fact, when you go over to their website, what you're going to see is Quince has high quality essentials when it comes to trousers, when it comes to shirts, when it comes to footwear, and other classic menswear pieces at affordable prices. Seriously, whether you're in the market for a good looking pair of swim trunks, a t-shirt, a linen button down, linen shorts, or a pair of linen trousers, you're going to find not only do you have great options over at Quince, but you can get these pieces at a fair price. One of my favorite pickups, these Cool Max Chinos. Not only are they made from 100% organic cotton, but they're incredibly comfortable, incredibly lightweight. They look good, come in a variety of colors and sizes. These are a classic pair of menswear that are easy to mix and match with the other items I've got in my wardrobe. And again, look at the prices they've got over at Quince. For the quality you're getting, this is a steal. And if you're in the market for a pair of swim trunks, check out what they've got here. The quality is solid. I really like the small nondescript pattern right here. So gents, get over to Quince. Explore their menswear. If you're looking to rebuild your wardrobe, if you're looking to bring in classic pieces at affordable prices, and when you go check them out, make sure to use that link so you get the best deal on the web. Seriously, gents, you guys know I used to own a clothier. I'm kind of a snob when it comes to clothing. All the pieces I've received from Quince are high quality, and they've got tons of classic menswear pieces. A lot of pieces I haven't seen elsewhere, and I really like their aesthetic. Guys, get over it. Check them out. Again, use that link. Highly recommended. Now, speaking of drawstring, let's jump over to linen. Drawstring linen trousers have been really hot for the last few years, and I love them. Now, I get it. A lot of guys are scared to wear linen because they don't want to deal with the wrinkles. But here's the deal. Men have been wearing linen for over 3,000 years. Seriously, the ancient Egyptians wore linen. The ancient Romans wore linen. And because we're talking about summer style, the best part about linen, you go to some of the hottest places in the world. Linen fabric has been a part of their culture because not only is it breathable based off the design of the fibers in the fabric, but it's also incredibly durable. This is a tough fabric that's naturally going to allow air movement and is actually pretty good when it comes to stain and mold resistance, which is important when you're spending a lot of money on clothing. You don't want it to fall apart on you. Now, similar to Chinos, linen trousers that are designed more in a style of a traditional pair of pants. These are going to be dresser. And in fact, if you're looking for an alternative denim that is really going to have you standing out from the crowd and you've got the courage to wear linen trousers, guys, straight up, pants like this are going to scream style. Yes, you've got to iron them, but depending on the color, depending on the style, right here, we've got a pair of European linen pants with a clean cut. Gents, you can wear these out on the town. So if you're down in Miami during the summer, these would be the type of trousers you'd want to grab. Match them with a pair of dark colored loafers, no-show socks, a lightweight linen shirt or a polo, or even a contrasting or matching jacket. Boom, all of a sudden you're not only dressing in a way that you're going to feel cool, but you are going to look great. Next up, let's talk about performance pants. Now, I've been in this industry for a while. 20 years ago, performance pants, they were a hit or miss. Today, for the most part, fabrics have not only leveled up, but the styles are classic, and the combination of being able to get trousers that are breathable, that have a bit of stretch, that look great on a variety of different body types. Gents, straight up, in your summer wardrobe, you need to have a pair of performance pants. Now, if you're spending time out golfing, then you probably have already seen golf pants. And these type of trousers are not just for the greens. In general, they're designed for movement, walking, but they still maintain the aesthetic, the dressed up look that's still demanded on a lot of golf courses. And if it isn't clear, you don't have to play golf to actually wear trousers like this, especially if you like the style, if you like the fit. Now, you're also going to see commuter pants out there. The way this term is used by most companies is that these are basically catch-all pants. It's a style of pants that basically covers everything. When you don't want to think, you need something to wear on a Saturday morning or a Friday into work. And in general, because of the fit and the fabric, these are also made for the man that moves. So, as the name implies, commuter, you can wear these when you're out biking, traveling for work, flying out at 5 a.m., coming back at 10 p.m. that night. You want something that's comfortable, has a bit of stretch to it, is breathable, and it's going to work with a wide variety of tops, from t-shirts to performance polos to casual button-downs, or dress them up with a sports jacket or blazer. That being said, if you do need to get dressed up, I'm going to recommend that you have a pair of dress pants. Maybe you just commute to the city, but you're meeting with clients that you need to look good for. At the same time, you're there in New York, you're stepping out of the building, and it is 95 degrees and muggy outside. So in this case, I do recommend looking for a pair of dress pants that maybe are going to be a bit technical, and that basically means they're using modern materials that give the fabric a bit of stretch and make it a bit more breathable. Match this with a performance dress shirt, maybe a linen blazer, a linen sports jacket, a pair of dark loafers. Boom, you've got a solid combination. And having said all that, let's go back to 5-pocket pants. So I'm not talking about denim here, but I am talking about the style that so many men love with jeans. You've got those Western horizontal style pockets and the hidden fifth pocket that's there for a small item or change. But yeah, you'll find that this type of pant is out there and it's not always made from denim. Hence why I like this, because there are so many other materials out there. They're going to be so much more breathable, come in a wide range of colors, but still have that denim style that I know so many of you guys like. So that is an option, but I understand in general, a lot of these are going to be made from a heavier weight material, which is fine if you enjoy cool summers like we do up here in Wisconsin, or you're going to be out on the water. Now, what about shorts? Well, a lot of those pants I talked about actually have short styles, such as chino shorts that are usually made from the same material as chino pants. You've got commuter shorts, which are going to have a little bit more room, maybe a little bit more stretch in the crotch area. I personally just love these. And of course, let's not forget linen shorts. Similar to linen trousers, they are going to wrinkle as if they're already ultra casual. They work great with t-shirts, casual button downs. Yeah, they're just a great item to have in your wardrobe. And gents, if you want more tips on how to dress well this summer, I got you covered. Boom, right here, hot weather style, right there. Come on, click, go check it out. Keep watching here at Real Men, Real Style.